Hello, welcome back. I'm Dejana. This is Reach Your Bliss, where we talk all things happiness and authenticity and how to live your dream life. So we're going to jump right into it today. Today we're talking about how to figure out what you want out of life. And so I know I've talked in a lot of my previous videos, I talk about deciding what you want, making a decision, and then after that, everything else will align for you and things will align for you and things will show up for you. And so I'm not gonna lie, making decisions is difficult if you have spent the entirety of your life making decisions based off of what you should do, what other people told you have to do, what society has said you should be doing, how your life should go. You should go to college, then you should get a job, then you should meet the boy, or the girl, or whoever, then you should get married, then y'all should have kids, and on and on and on, for the way that we have, for the most part, been taught about our lives. And so when you come to this realization of, okay, cool, I'm going to make my own decisions, excluding the expectations and the societal norms and everything else that I've been told my entire life, it's like, well, shit, how do I even do that? Am I making the right decisions? And I've been there. And I've had those second guessing thoughts of like, oh geez, am I doing this right? I have developed just a system for myself, and but a way to decide what I authentically desire, what I authentically want in my life, that has been working really well. And so I want to share that with y'all all here today. The first thing, in order to decide what you want, you need to sit in some quietness. Take some time to yourself, take a moment to yourself. And this doesn't have to be, an extended amount of time. I meditate every morning, and so maybe you have some space and some time where you meditate. If you don't meditate every day, highly recommend meditating. I'll do a video on my meditation practice in the near future. So you want to take some time to yourself. Meditate, spend some time in solitude, spend some time with your higher self, with a version of yourself. Your higher self is essentially the version of yourself that you aren't actually yet, if that makes sense. Your higher self is the one that sees your potential. So spend some time with yourself that knows and sees your potential. And again, that can be through meditation, maybe taking a walk, 5-10 minutes before you really, make a decision, things like that. The second thing you're going to want to do is detach from any and all expectations ever placed on you, even those from childhood. When I say detach from any and all expectations, I literally mean that. Whatever you have been told, detach from it. Let it go. Even if it has served you, even if it has been good for you, even if it has worked for you before, detach from that for just a moment. Detach from that, sit in silence, connect with your higher self, connect with that self that sees your potential, connect with that self that knows what you are capable of. Detaching from all prior expectations, that's definitely going to take a deep level of awareness and discernment. The question that has really helped me to get into that space of detachment from others' expectations and from all expectations that I've been told in the future, is asking myself, who told me I had to blank, fill in the blank? Where did I learn this, fill in the blank? So again, the questions that you should be asking yourself when you are detaching from any and all expectations is, who told me I had to fill in the blank? So let's say you're contemplating a new job and it's good for you, but also in the depth of your heart, you're just not sure. So you haven't made a decision. And in order to make this decision and decide if this is something you really want, you spend some time in meditation and you detach from any and all expectations. And the first thing you ask yourself when you're detaching is, who told me I had to have this job? Who told me I had to go down this career path? Who told me this is my next step? This should be my next step. Another question that has helped me is, Where did I learn to think like this? Especially if it's a belief that you are holding within yourself. And maybe that belief is that maybe you've struggled with money your entire adult life and you're trying to get that together for yourself. And for whatever reason, you've decided to take this new path of money management, but it's completely different from someone else and most other people. And so you're like, oh, well, that's not what anyone else does, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're having those thoughts. Sit down and ask yourself, who told me I had to think like this? Who told me? And the answer almost doesn't matter, but the answer can help you further define where you want to go and what you want for yourself. So for both of those questions of who told me I had to blank and who told me, or where did I learn to think like this? It doesn't matter what the answer is. It only matters what you do with the information you find within that answer. So maybe your mom told you had to think like that with the money. Maybe your entire family has had these same money issues and they've been managing their money the same way, and that's where you learn to think like that. And you ask yourself that question and that comes to realization. What do you do with that information? Do you continue to think like that? Or do you sit there and decide, oh, I don't want that for myself? Moving on. So detach from your current circumstances is the next thing that you're going to want to do. So you've detached from any and all expectations. But the other thing you need to do is detach from all current circumstances. When I say current circumstances, so let's say in the instance of the job position that you're considering, detach from those circumstances of, you know that it's going to bring you more money. You know that you're going to keep climbing this career ladder if you keep going towards this position. Detach from those circumstances. Let them be over there. Literally, when I imagine things like this, and when I'm detaching from circumstances, I'll literally visualize myself. Like I'll literally close my eyes, visualize the circumstance, and say, "Cool, that's over there." Another thing that I've learned is to put things on the shelf, and so you can take those circumstances and you can put them on the shelf, and you can stand and have your own moment and decide what you want without the expression of those circumstances clouding your judgment. So detach from circumstances. After you've been able to detach from circumstances, detach from the expectations, you want to return to your body. The easiest and the quickest way that you can return to your body is by placing your hand over your heart and taking a few deep breaths. And saying, "Hi, heart. How are you? Hi, heart. I love you." And maybe you don't want to just speak to your heart. Maybe you want to speak to your whole body. The hi, body. How are you? And you do a quick body scan as well. And a body scan is just taking, you can start at the bottom or you can start at the top. I like to start at the top. And I start at the top of my head and I say my head is relaxed, my face is relaxed, my eyes are relaxed, my jaw is relaxed, my shoulders are relaxed, my neck is relaxed, my arms are relaxed, my hands are relaxed, my abdomen is relaxed, my hips are relaxed, my thighs are relaxed, my knees are relaxed, my calves are relaxed, my ankles are relaxed, my feet are relaxed. And I've returned to my body, and as soon as you return to your body, and you're sitting in that meditative state, you can then begin to pose the question of what it is that you want. Do you want this job? Do you want to manage your money this way? Do you want to be with that person? Do you want to move to this city? And as you ask yourself that question, listen to the answer that comes from your body. Where do you feel the expression of joy if it's a yes? Where do you feel that? Where are you lit up when you ask yourself and you maybe get that yes? Where are you turned off if you get that no? Feel that in your body. That's how you're going to figure out what you want. That's how you're going to be able to really decide what is right for you and align to the decision of what is for your dream life and go in the direction of that. As you're in this meditative state of returning to your body, of again detaching from your expectations, after you've done that, one question that you can ask yourself is, do I, say your name, do I, so I say, do I, Dijana, want whatever it is? Do I, Dijana, want to move to this new city? Do I, Dijana, want to get this car? And again, observe how it feels in your body. From that, return to your body, listening to your body to get that yes. A yes is going to feel expansive. A no is going to feel contractive. So when you ask yourself, do I want this, whatever it is, do you feel expansive or do you feel contractive? So that's how you can decide what you want. And as you begin to build your dream life and really making new decisions and aligning your life with what you authentically want, I urge you to use this practice, use these steps. And you don't have to use all the steps. I know I give a lot of information on what you could do and how it has worked for me and things that I've done, but don't ever get confused that I'm saying like this is what you should do or this is how the steps have to be or you have to follow step 1, step 2, step 3. No. If you want to just meditate and ask yourself, where did I learn to think like this? Great. You've already tapped into yourself. If you just want to connect with your heart and connect with your body, and that's all you want to do before you make a new decision, great. You're already ahead of the game. You're already one step of a lot of other people. If you are having difficulty deciding what you want out of life, if you are having difficulty deciding where you want your dream life to be, what you want your dream life to look like, book a coaching call. I've listed my information to book a coaching call in the drop down box, in the links, in the description, whatever it is. I listed my information and there, so you can book a coaching call. And we can definitely get you right. I can definitely help you with that. We can get you on the right track. If you are having trouble connecting with your body, if you are having trouble getting out of your head and getting back into your heart, book a coaching call. That's why I'm here to help you. I've spent a lot of years of my life trying to figure out where I've gone wrong and why things weren't working and why I kept making decisions that, oh my God, there was a loud sound. The wind is blowing so hard, y'all. It's so windy here today. Anyways, but I've spent a lot of my life contemplating and wondering why I was making decisions that in retrospect seemed so good, but to me they felt so bad. They didn't feel good. Why? Because I was making decisions from my head. I wasn't making decisions from my heart. And so as soon as I began making decisions from my heart and allowing my heart to lead me, that's how I have begun to live my dream life. So if you are struggling with that, I know it's hard, but I'm here to help, and you can book a coaching call. Again, link is in the description. Don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel because there's lots more where this came from. I'm so grateful to have y'all here with me today. Thank you for being here with me. You got this, and I love you.